Hello, children. Today I am going to narrate you the story. The name Avoid Anger. Long, long ago, there lived a hermitage in the Himalayas, a rishi or a sage called Udaya. He was married and had a son named Nattu. The sage was loved and respected by most people for his knowledge, but he had a nasty temper and could get angry easily. Nattu was a spoiled kid and a very mischievous boy. He would pepper everyone with lots of questions and would not take a no for an answer. He would play pranks on old people. Unfortunately, nobody dared pull up Natchu for his mischief. They knew that the sage was terribly fond of his son and they were afraid of incurring his wrath. If they complained, things went on like this until one day when King Vikrama, the local ruler, decided to conduct a yagna for the welfare of the country. He invited sage Uday to perform the yagna. The sage accepted the invitation. Yagna provides jobs to many. The woodcutter gets to cut wood. The mason and his assistants build the yagashala, the place where the sacrifice takes place. Doll makers make dolls which are then given as gifts. Milk vendors supply milk, curd, and ghee for the yagna. While the learned men conduct the yagna, all of them would be well paid. Besides, the sage, at the close of the yagna, would dole out gifts to all those who contributed to making it a success. The sage conducted the yagna for the welfare of the king and his country, and at the end of it began distributing gifts. Natchu, the sage's son, who had accompanied his father to the venue, came running to the Yagashala at this stage. You like me very much, don't you? So, to whom are you going to gift me, Dad? The rishi smiled and did not answer him. However, Natchu kept on pestering his father, repeating the question. The sage kept quiet. Those who were watching the proceedings and who knew of the rishi's temper asked him to remain silent. The boy, however, continued to disturb his father, whose patience was running out. Nattu, he shouted angrily, I am going to gift you to Yama, the god of death. Those present were shocked at his response. O sage, exclaimed one, what have you done? Are you going to kill your only son? Asked another. Please forgive him, some requested the sage. He is only a child. He does not know what he is doing. The sage did not respond, but he was sad, for he had fallen a prey to his anger. Nattu, on his part, was happy, for he had no idea who Yama was. Thanks, Dad. I shall gladly go to Yama, Natchu said and left. He went to Yamapuri, the domain of death. On reaching his destination, he was told that Yama was out of station. Yama returned after 3 days, saw the boy and asked him, my son, who are you and what are you doing here? Oh, great Yama, my father has sent me here to serve you. Please tell me what I should do. My child, replied Emma, I am happy that you came here, but I am afraid I can't take you now. You have a long life before you, so please go back to your father. Natchu, however, kept on insisting Yama to take him. Yama kept his patience and told the boy firmly, I can't take you and that's final. But since you have taken the trouble of coming here, I shall grant you a boon. Ask whatever you want and it shall be given. Natchu was delighted that he was going back to his father. So he asked Emma, please, Lord, ensure that my dad never gets angry again. I am happy that you love your dad. Yama said smilingly, I shall grant that your father will never lose his temper again. But you should also change your attitude and respect elders. Natchu promised to do so, thanked Yama and returned to the Himalayas. His family was delighted to have him back and they all lived happily ever after. The moral of this story is control your anger. A naughty child can sometimes be wise as well. Thank you, children.